gonna start with 2 cans of peaches.
Yum, I love peaches.
And then we're gonna get a half cup of milk, and that's gonna go right down in there, over top.
Wow.
Then we got yellow cake mix. And it's just gonna go right on top.
Yummy.
That's why you leave the peach juice in there, because that's just gonna soak up right into the cake mix.
Yeah. Cake mix always smells so good.
Yeah. Even before you make it.
I know.
And then you're just gonna melt 1 full stick of butter. Alright, then this is just gonna go right over the top of the cake mix. Just like that. Then we got 1 can of sweetened condensed milk.
Look how creamy that is.
Yeah, that's just gonna go right on top. You wanna try and get the areas maybe the butter didn't get?
Yeah, get on top of the powdery parts. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Make sure you're covering as much as you can, because this is what's gonna help the cake bake better.
Alright, and just use a little thing to get the rest of that out. Just like that. No problem.
This is what it should look like.
Alright, and then we're just gonna mix it down just a little bit.
Just try to combine the powders with the liquids, because we just poured the cake batter right on top, as you could see, so.
You want it to kind of all cook as one too.
Exactly.
It's gonna be real crispy. You want it to bake nice all the way.
I'm excited to see what this looks like when it comes out, though. I'm curious. Lovely.
All right, and then we're just gonna add a little bit of cinnamon actually on top.
Yum.
I think cinnamon goes really good with peaches.
Who doesn't love cinnamon?
Yeah.
Also. That is gonna be so good. Look at that. Amazing.
All right, and then this is gonna go into the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. All right, we're gonna start with some blueberry pie filling.
There's never a bad day for blueberries.
Never at all. All right, and then you're just gonna spread that on the bottom, all across. Then we're gonna do a half cup of milk. Pour that right on top.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we're gonna take some yellow cake mix and put that right on top.
This dish is screaming, trust the process.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You trust the process, it's gonna come out crazy. You basically want that milk to soak up into the cake.
Right.
All right, I'm just gonna shake it a little bit to even it out on top.
I love that little trick.
Yeah. All right, we are going to melt a stick of butter.
Whoops.
And then that's just gonna go right over top of the cake mix. Try and
Okay.
cover as much surface area as possible. And we're gonna add a can of condensed milk right on top of that. You wanna try and hit all the areas that the butter didn't get to.
Right.
As best you can.
Okay.
Get rid of that powdery.
I really believe in this. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to turn out
It's
great.
gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be
I
amazing.
cannot wait to see the end result.
And we're just gonna slightly mix it up. Get some of the blueberry on top. Get the powderiness kind of out of that.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then you
I
might even get
slowly-
cool little like designs from the blueberry mixing with the lightness of the cake batter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I slowly get more confused
Mm-hmm.
as it goes on.
Yep.
But like I said, I'm trusting the process.
Yep, by the end, you'll be slowly hungry.
You never disappoint, so I'm trusting.
All right, and right before this goes into the oven, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of nutmeg on top.
The color is so cool.
All right, and then this is going into the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna start off with some apple pie filling.
A little tap. A little tap on top.
And then we're just gonna spread this all around the bottom. Make sure you don't let any corner go unturned. And then on top of those apples, we're gonna go in with some yellow cake mix. Put that open and dump that all on top.
It just goes right on top?
Yes.
Okay.
It might look a little funky, but trust the process. And then we're just gonna shake it around and look at that. It levels out almost perfectly.
It's an easy way to even it out like that.
Yeah, a nice little trick I
Never
like to
seen
do.
that.
And then we're gonna do a half cup of milk. And then we're just gonna pour that right on top of the cake. Just like that. And then we're gonna go right over top of that milk with some condensed milk. And you wanna try to cover the pieces that the milk didn't cover. So any patchy, powdery spots, try to get over those, okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And then the last thing before throwing it in the oven, we're gonna melt a full stick of butter. All right, let's get that butter out. And then what I like to do is sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon in that butter.
You can't go wrong with cinnamon.
Never. Especially with apples, are you kidding me?
Exactly.
And we're just going to stir that around. Look at that nice color. It's ready to pour right over that batter. So we're gonna go right over top.
Ooh, it almost has like a syrupy look.
Yes,
Like
it's
the
amazing.
Cinnamon mixing with the butter kind of thickened it up a little bit.
I told you to trust the process. Look at that. And now we're ready to place this in the oven. This is gonna go in the oven at 350, thank you, for about 30 minutes.
Oof. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, the texture and colors. I can't wait to cut into this.
All right, yeah, let's get a piece of this. There. Oh yeah.
Wow. Look at that. It's steaming.
Get a piece of that right there.
Wow.
Oof. See?
It almost has a marble look.
Well, I try to tell you, trust the process.
Wow.
All right, let's cut a piece of this and see what it's looking like. Whew, I like the way it just crumbles like that. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Nice and moist.
And it cuts perfectly. Look at that blueberry in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's just get a little bit more of this blueberry. Now you can serve this with ice cream or just eat it as is.
That looks delicious. Oh, wow.
Oh my
Look at it
That
bubbling.
looks so good.
I can smell it. It smells so good. Wow. I can't wait to try it. Let's cut this.
That is an apple cobbler.
It smells so good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Perfect on top.
What I like to do is just pair it with some double vanilla ice cream because I love the a la mode, the hot and the cold mixture. Okay, let's try this. I want that good crispy part with the ice cream and an apple.
Gotta get it all.
Cheers.